New Year's always brings one thing that fills me with such a deep sense of dread, and that's resolutions. We make them, we do pretty good for like an hour or two, and then that's about it. Wait, you always accomplish yours? It's just me who doesn't? Well, way to go. Good for you. I'll see myself out now. Hey, hi, howdy, and hello friends, it's Wickedy here with another challenge farm. Okay, so I was thinking to motivate myself to actually complete my own resolutions, I'd try a bunch of classic resolutions in Stardew Valley first, for practice for my real life and to maybe finally fill me with a sense of accomplishment for once. Welcome to Resolutions Farm, where we make goals and get them done, hopefully. I have 12 here, one for each real life month, and I'll be getting them all done in one Stardew Valley year. And with starting a new farm, that means starting a brand new me, so my first resolution is in the bag. Maybe I'll go for a new look this year too. There are still quite a few more to go, so now that it's my first spring, I'm going to work towards my goal of quitting coffee and switching to a healthier tea by befriending Caroline and getting her to spill the tea and share her secrets. It's not that coffee is really unhealthy, it's just that I drink way too much. And green tea is better for you, right? I want to be friends with Caroline so badly that I befriend her and only her in hopes that she might request something of me on the community board to bring us even closer. I know that she loves summer spangles, so I visit the traveling cart on Fridays and Sundays to see if I can find anything that she loves as gifts, or just give her high quality daffodils and veggies for friendship. I did find quite a few summer spangles, which was awesome. She and I got well acquainted over some tea and trippy memories on the 12th of spring, giving me the tea sapling recipe the next day. I'll need to grow this and get a keg to brew my own eventually for me to achieve my goal, but the first piece is in place and now I have a good source of money. Another resolution down! I'm unstoppable! I just learned my first second language by taking a sip from the wizard's funky brew, and I am now fluent in Junimo-ish. That was way faster than I've ever learned anything ever. There is still one more language that I could learn, so after letting all the success go to my head, I decided to be ambitious and try to learn Dwarvish too. That might take a few more Duolingo lessons though. The mines were very generous and gave me all 4 scrolls in my first spring, so being the overachiever that I am, I learned 2 new languages this year. Grandpa sure did leave me with a mess on this farm, so the resolution to get reorganized and clean might take a little while, and it'll probably take a lot of upkeep too, but I'll feel better for it, I think. I like a nice, cleaned, organized farm by the end of the year. I'll upgrade my tools, pickaxe, and axe so I can clear all the logs and boulders here. Those I got cleared in spring. Yay! Now, most of my other goals to accomplish are gated behind friendship. So I don't like socializing. I prefer to spend my days mining and farming and napping and not talking to anyone. But this is a new year, so it's time to try things differently. I need to get all friendly and cozy with a few different villagers so I can get their recipes and other things. And the best way to do that is with their favorite gifts. So with that, I need to do just a little bit of prep work by making pickles, growing ingredients for cooked dishes, completing community board requests, giving 2 gifts a week, boosted with quality of course, and talking to people often too. Checking the traveling cart for loved gifts, tossing a gold quality cauliflower into the luau pot, and making good decisions when I'm asked weird questions. Maintaining friendship has always been pretty hard for me, so working on that does make me feel a little bit of accomplishment. I am getting pretty close with everybody this summer, and I've saved up a bunch of stuff for love gifts, all while keeping up with farm cleanliness and making a little bit of money from these tea saplings. I did choose bats on the farm cave so that I can get some fruit for gifts and the artisan bundle for that keg. It's good for me to try new things. As I am trying my hardest to get these goals all done in 1 year, these are the dishes that I'm focusing on for a 5-course healthy food smorgasbord. The red plate is filled with antioxidants, vegetable medley is very nutritious, The salmon dinner has all of the omega-3s, and the salad and bean pot literally have the word healthy right in their description. One of these dishes needs a red cabbage, so when I began this journey, I checked that box and found the seed on the 5th of summer, and I'll be sure to get some beet seeds when I make my way to the desert. Thinking about my health goal, I work towards befriending Harvey. It's always good to have a doctor on your side, and after I reached 4 hearts with him after delivering copious amounts of pickles to his door, he gave me my health screening. Yeah, I know, I got a quick coffee, but it's just so good. I've been wanting to take up a hobby, and this year is the year, so it's time to learn a new instrument, and who better to give me music lessons than Abigail? Okay, sure, maybe Sam is the more obvious musician choice, but Abigail has some hidden skills. After reaching 4 hearts with her, we had a jam session, and I learned to play the mini harp. During my health checkup, Harvey did mention that maybe I need to focus on my physical health a little bit, because I guess mining, logging, and fighting monsters isn't considered a real workout. So I decided to take up aerobics. Lucky for me, with 7 hearts with Harvey, he was there to guide me. No one is even looking at you, Harvey. There's nothing to be embarrassed about at all. I'm not really big into meditating, unlike the wizard, but I still think that taking some type of therapy this year to have a healthy body and a healthy mind was a great idea, and Emily offered her help after reaching 8 hearts with her. It's a little unconventional, but I joined a group clothing therapy session with a few other villagers, and I feel pretty amazing after. I don't think Emily is like certified or anything, but the therapy gave me a lot to laugh about. Okay, so quitting coffee is probably the most painful resolution on this list, but I'm planning on sticking to it. I did find a coffee bean from a friendly little dust sprite a whiles back, and I have a ton of coffee beans, but no keg to brew them in. That's where the Bat Cave comes in, and with it, items to donate to the artisan bundle for a free keg. So they say that it takes 21 days to make a habit, so I drank 21 coffees back to back. Yeah, I'd say that this is a problem. And to fully break my coffee habit, I brewed 21 green teas, drank all of those, and ditched all the excess coffee on the farm. Oh, goodbye, my sweet loves. I'll miss you. Now moving to this farm, I inherited a pretty worn down abode, so let's fix that. Living better means living in a better environment, which means upgrading the house so that I can have an actual kitchen and cook for myself instead of always ordering takeout from the saloon. Much better, and I'll earn a little bit more money to be able to afford the catalogs to decorate this place. One of my resolutions this year was to find love, and I think I might have just found the one. We've been developing our friendship over the last year, and it's really started to blossom into something special. So I think it's time. I think I'm ready to make the big commitment and have a true partner in this world, Emily. So we started going steady, and I bought a mermaid pendant to save for the right moment. But before I settle down, I think I might need to travel and explore my options just a little bit more. Oh, that's disappointing. I have always wanted to travel somewhere new, somewhere thrilling. Moving to Pelican Town from the big city was nice and all, but I have plans to travel and see a little bit more of the world before I settle down. And in order to do that, I have to find a way to travel. The bus seems fine enough for me, so after making quite a bit from my tea empire and selling a bunch of random stuff, I'm off on an adventure. Calico Desert sure is different from home. Okay, I saw it. It's hot. I don't like the heat. It's time to go. I have been growing specific crops to save all year long. Spring forage, green beans, kale, radish, red cabbage, tomato, and amaranth. Caught a salmon and picked up some vinegar from Pierre in preparation of this resolution. After getting some beet seeds from the oasis and growing those, I now have all of the ingredients that I need, and I have befriended the right people to learn all of what I consider to be the healthiest recipes that I could learn this year. It's time to cook and eat them all. Oh, that was absolutely delicious and so worth it. I feel healthier already. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have eaten them all in one go though. Ugh. This year is coming to an end, and I have accomplished pretty much everything that I set out to do. I was able to afford both catalogs and set up the farmhouse really nicely. And the farm is clear of debris, boulders, and logs. Just one thing left, that's to get married. And I had a hidden little achievement to accomplish as well, and that was to remove toxic friends from my life. No, not you. Not you. I'm talking about this guy who hits on my girlfriend after we have been very committed and we're very much in love. So I waited for just the right moment to propose to my girl. When Emily was working on the 23rd of winter, I asked her in front of Clint, and she decided to set up our wedding on the 26th, which is conveniently on Clint's birthday. Take that, Clint. Oh, no, wait. Am I the toxic one now? Okay. I guess I'll worry about fixing that next year. Well, friends, that was a super fun challenge. I did stream myself testing this run out on New Year's and learned a thing or two of how to make this better and doable in 1 year. It took me about 15 hours over 2 streams the first time, and I had some slightly different goals in mind. This new list is doable in 1 year though, so I really like it. I honestly could have had everything done early fall, but I took a little extra time plotting payback to Clint. I had a blast, and I hope you did too. Oh, and do you make resolutions for the new year? Let me know what they are down in the comments. I'm Wickedy. Thank you so much for hanging out in the valley with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!